Close your eyes. Imagine you're 60 feet below the surface of the Pacific Ocean. The water is a deep, heavy indigo. The only sound is the rhythmic hiss of your respirator and the distant, muffled thrum of the current. Then, out of the blue haze, it appears. A massive, monolithic shadow. As you swim closer, the shape begins to defy everything you've been told about the natural world. You aren't looking at a jagged reef or a collapsed sea cave. You are staring at a staircase. Massive stone steps, each one perfectly level, each one rising toward a flat, rectangular plateau the size of 2 football fields. This is the Yonaguni Monument, and according to the history books sitting in every library on Earth, this structure does not exist, or, more accurately, it cannot be what it looks like. Mainstream geologists will tell you that what you're seeing is sandstone stratigraphy. They claim that the relentless pounding of the Pacific currents over millions of years just happened to carve out perfect 90-degree angles. They claim that the Twin Towers, 2 massive vertical stone pillars standing side by side, are just a freak accident of tectonic pressure. But when you're down there, drifting over the loop road that encircles the base of the structure, the natural explanation starts to feel like a fairy tale. Nature is beautiful, but nature is rarely symmetrical. Nature doesn't typically carve out a stage with a clear, flat surface and a series of surrounding stone benches. It doesn't usually leave behind what appear to be post holes drilled deep into the rock, holes that look like they once held massive wooden supports for a roof that hasn't seen the sun in 10 millennia. Here is where the archive gets dark. For Yonaguni to be man-made, we have to rewrite the entire timeline of human capability. This site was last above the waves during the last glacial maximum. That was over 10,000 years ago. To put that in perspective, the Great Pyramid of Giza is roughly 4,500 years old. If Yonaguni is a temple, it means there was a civilization capable of high-level masonry and architectural planning 5,000 years before the dawn of civilization. So why is the official record so silent? Why is every request to have this site declared an official archaeological landmark met with a wall of bureaucratic stone? Perhaps because admitting Yonaguni is real means admitting we are the second or third advanced iteration of humanity, not the first. It means acknowledging that a global catastrophe, a literal rising of the great deep, wiped the slate clean, leaving only these silent stone ghosts beneath the waves. The deeper we go into the Forbidden Archive, the more we realize that prehistory is just a word we use for the things we aren't ready to explain. The steps are there, the angles are perfect, the evidence is submerged. All that's left is for us to decide if we're brave enough to look at what's staring back from the abyss.